right, guys, we're back out at Casey Farms. We have got just about 100 subscribers, 100 new subscribers in the last 28 days, I guess it is. So we're just going to do a little summer update on the farm, show everybody what we're doing, what we've been up to, and what we want to achieve on our farm. We have silver apple yard ducks, we have Bielefelder chickens, we have Welsummer chickens, Easter egger chickens, the Polacks or the Golden Girls, the Polish chickens, Kuni pigs. We raise meat chickens. We have a garden. So we're just going to show you kind of what we've been up to and what we've been doing. If you haven't followed along very much, or you just subscribed, we're going to give you a tour of the farm. So let's head back here to our first pen. Let's go. All right, here is our first pen. We've got Cupcake over there on the left and Boudreaux on the right. They are two of our older Kuni pigs. We're looking to get a litter out of those two. We've got a little chickshaw in here, and that is the house for the Golden Girls. Let's see if we can remember all their names. Do you remember them, Brooke?
Yeah, I remember all of them.
All right, let's get them in. Come on. Can you get over the fence without getting zapped? Brooklyn bashed up her knee the other day, so she's the walking wounded. All right, Brooke, who do we got here? I know this one on the far left with the brown and white. That's Dorothy.
And the black and white one's Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. That's Blanche, the brown and black one, right?
The one that does not have a top hat is Bert or Berta. We do not know if he is a boy or girl.
Yeah, that was our pre-exotic chick. And the white one, Sophia.
Yeah, and
who's that one?
With the white top is Rose.
Rose, okay. So we put them in here with our pigs. If you guys have been following along, you guys know we have our bacon and eggs mobile systems. The chickens stay in here and help with the ticks, and we just moved the Polish in here the other day to help with this group here. And yesterday they were super scared and they flew out of the pen. And yeah, we've only got a 2-foot high pig fence, so the chickens can get out anytime they want, but they're so used to being in their houses that they normally just stay around that area. Here's our big boy Boudreaux. He's one of the first Kunis we got, and he's a great boar. He'll sit for treats.
Yes, we do, Boudreaux.
He's a little more talkative now that he's in here with his girlfriend. So, and he is the dad to Hazel's piglets, and we'll check those out in just a little bit. So we move on over here, and this is all of our gilts. If you don't know, gilts are female pigs that have not been bred yet. These two black ones are actually Cupcakes from Cupcake's first litter. This one here on the left is Sassy and her sister Rosie, and behind them is Penny. We just got Penny a couple weeks ago. Lovebirds over there making all that noise. So that's Penny. We've got 5 gilts in here, and these are our 2 new ones. Millie's on the left and Zelly, little brown one, and they have started really to warm up to us. If you've seen the other videos, they just run away from us really fast earlier, but now we can actually pet them. Millie's a little bit more used to us than Zelly, but they're both getting good. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So if you followed along, we had them sharing a fence with the older pigs. Well, we've opened it up now, and they're all together. And the big pigs still push them around, let them know who's boss, but they're doing well together. And over here, we just moved these guys in as well. These are our Bielefelders. We're thinking about using these as dual purpose chickens. We do raise the Cornish cross, but if for some reason, you guys know the times have been weird. You can't get meat, you can't get chickens, they're back ordered, blah, blah, blah. If we had to, we could use these, and they're growing really big. We've got about 25 of these. And they are in here with this group of pigs now, and they also just got moved in. Let me tell you, it makes feeding a whole lot easier. We got a one-stop shop here. But these are the gilts and the Bielefelders. So I had a couple complaints. Last time we took a picture of our barns that we just had done, it was really dark out. We just wanted to get a video and show you. But so we've got 2 of these barns here, and we like to keep our animals mobile and moving around. So mostly we'll use these in the winter, but this worked out perfect for having the pigs share a fence, and they each had a house to get into. We'll show you this again inside. It is just sectioned off into 4 sections. I believe it's a 16 by 16. There's 4 doors to get in to each different section. So that way if we had to share pigs or have boys and girls, or we wanted to separate pigs but they couldn't see each other, we can run the fences so they don't have to see each other. And it just really worked out great. Worked out great for introducing these pigs. Just the other day we got gutters put up, so I'm gonna get a rain barrel hooked up there so we'll have water out here eventually when it rains. If you haven't seen that video already, I'll post that up here, how we did our rain barrel up at the house. So that's our goal on these. Like I said, we got one here, one over there, the exact same thing, but they have worked out super awesome for what we needed them for so far. But anyway, these are the gilts. And Boudreaux and Cupcake. Cupcake's a sow because she's already had some litters. And if you haven't seen that before, those are our pigloos for our mobile pig pasture shelters. And I'll post that video here too if you haven't seen that. We roll that around, super easy to move. We like to move them every 1 to 2 weeks. When there's only 2 pigs in there, you don't have to do it as often, but that's what we like to do. And if you got a big heavy shelter, you don't want to move them. So there's the pigloos, and these guys are in our little pig shack over there. So let's go up here, and next we'll check out the silver apple yard ducks. So let's go check them out. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this really quick. We had cousins in town, and Travis, super good with the chainsaw. We had a dead tree over at my mother-in-law's spot, and he asked if I wanted some benches. So check out these 2 benches.
And 4 like stools we have.
Yeah, super sweet. I've got to make our little fire pit. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. We can use these as stools too. But these benches are super sweet. I'm gonna sand them down. He did an awesome job just with the chainsaw, cutting that thing in half. And just makes for a great fire pit. So thank you, Travis. Just wanted to give him a shout out in this video. We love the benches. I'm gonna extend that fire pit out a little bigger. Jamie wanted it bigger anyway. Now I've got good reason. I can put these benches on those stones so we don't have grass growing up through. But thank you, Travis. We really love those. So let's head over here to the apple yards. Brooklyn needs a cart because she's a gimp. So we're gonna grab the cart. All right, so here's the quack shack. Nobody's over here, so we'll check. Oh, here we go. There's the mama and the 2 ducks that she hatched, and then the 3 that we hatched out in the incubator. She has taken them all under her wing, so that has been awesome. We integrated those in with the whole flock. She takes care of them guys. And they are getting big already. I can't remember how old they are, but they are getting quite big. So the other ones are over here free ranging. We'll check those out in a minute. Brooklyn's got the cart, but I want to do the meat birds really quick. We do Cornish cross meat birds. These guys are a couple weeks old. I think around 3. We've had them outside for over a week now. Growing good. It's awesome to have them out on fresh grass already. You can see the last 2 days. Maybe you can see that. It doesn't pick up too well because they haven't made that big of a mess, but we just dragged this down the fence line, and those will be ready for butcher at 8 weeks old. So we just did a butcher video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that up here, but those are the Cornish cross, and we've got another group in the garage up there ready to come out. So here comes some of the apple yards now. They just came back from roaming around, hopefully getting ticks and bugs. Got 2 drakes and 8 females, plus the babies. We're hoping to eventually have these as meat, as well as eggs. But it's been fun trying to hatch some of these out and having the hens hatch them out themselves as well. We don't want to forget the babies, sis.
Yeah.
Staying on the cart?
Huh?
Staying on the cart? I'm talking about piglets. Hazels, babies, they are just about a week and a half old. And she is just laid down to nurse, so I don't want to interrupt her too much. But they are getting pretty big, as you can see. We've got the 5 girls and 3 boys. I'm pretty sure I know which ones are which. So those 2 white ones, oh. Hey, I'm just taking a video. I'll leave you alone. Hey, so there's the Cooney piglets. Boudreaux's the dad of those piglets. We've got one pancake in here to help with ticks on them. So I'm gonna leave her alone and let her keep milking. Well, since she's up, I might as well look at the piglets. Although they're irritated now that mama's up. But just about a week and a half old. Really excited about the Cooney piglets, super cute. Best thing is you never know what pattern or color you're gonna get, and they're all different. And it's just kind of exciting to see what they have when they have their piglets. But we'll move back on. We got 2 groups of chickens and our boars left. So let's go check them out. All right, honey, we're leaving. You can feed those pigs. It's like the Pied Piper of piglets. They follow her everywhere. Okay, these are our Easter eggers. They lay the blues and the greens, sometimes pinkish eggs. We've got them in here. We don't have any pigs with them. The one thing we don't like about the bacon and egg system is if you have a mean rooster like that guy there, Roosty, it's hard to get in and enjoy your pigs. We like to get in and pet the pigs and just get them used to us. And so when you got a mean rooster in there, it makes it difficult. So they're actually in here by themselves. And we just moved the Bielefelders down here. So we'll check them out. But look at this. This is my favorite spot on the farm. This is at my mother-in-law's. This used to be an old pasture. And we came in with a brush hog because it was way overgrown. And there wasn't a lot of anything good in here, a lot of briars, but we've mowed this down. It's got great shade. And so in the morning, it's cool on one side. In the evening, it's cool on the other side. And it's just really good for the pigs. But we moved the Welsumers. We got Welsumers because they lay that dark speckled egg. And we wanted to have a variety in our egg basket. So we just moved them out. They were in here with our boars, but we moved them out because that rooster, Big Red there, he attacks Jamie and the kids, or he goes at them. He doesn't attack me for some reason, but I moved them out, and we're gonna move them ahead of the pigs. So they'll be in here for a week or so, hopefully getting ticks and everything else, and then we'll move the pigs into this area. And here's our last 3 Coonies. We've got Chubbs, the black one, Kevin, El Chapo Eisenhower, the white one, and our newest boar, Mo. So, same thing, he was sharing a fence. That's why we have this pig glue back here. Mo was sharing a fence with them before we introduced them, and we threw them in there, and they all get along well. So if you're ever trying to introduce younger pigs or any pigs, try to have them share a fence. You can see Chubb still goes at him a little bit, but hey. Oh. Threw him right into the fence. What a jerk. But these are the boars. These are all our registered boars. I'm sure you can't hear me with our talkative pigs. And so this time we're gonna have the chickens run in front of them to clean up ticks, hopefully. You leave Mo alone. So there's our 3 Cooney boars and our Welsumers. So that's pretty much all we have as far as animals. Like I said, we do the garden. We haven't been that successful, but it's going well. We don't spend as much time in the garden as we should. So it gets overgrown and then we come rescue it, and it's kind of a vicious cycle. But thank you all for following along. I hope you enjoy the content you're seeing. If you haven't already, just a second, I'm coming. I don't want to take Sissy's part. If you haven't already,
make sure you like, subscribe, and check us out on Instagram.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for following along, and we'll check you on the next video. Let's go.